Good evening, everybody. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing today? We've got 11:02. I'm yellow and red and green. Yellow, red, and green, Shady. But welcome. Let's see if we can get through this. This is going to be my Q thread for today, February 11th, 2018, Monday, February 11th, 2019. Oh my gosh, I did it again, Shady. I've been making a lot of mistakes lately. This is going to be my thread. You attack those who you fear the most and more. So let's go, Shady. How you doing today?
I'm doing extra special now, man. We just got through that speech from the president, and my goodness, if that is not encouraging to everyone that's hearing our voice or hears our voice in the future, nothing will. I mean, I'm not sure George Washington ever delivered a speech like that.
Wow, yeah, I saw most of it. I didn't catch the last half of it. What was your thoughts on that?
He really just took it right to what we all feel, right to what all of us as Q understand. He's pointed us back to 1888. He told us that we used to have plenty of wealth. We didn't know what to do with the wealth that we had. And he told us that it had been stolen from us. So really verifying in my heart and all of the people I know that are around us a really clear, loud and clear communication that says, stand up. You guys want it, you come take it, but we're not handing it over. None of us are. And that rally was unbelievable. There were probably 60,000 people there, man.
Yeah, I did see that. I mean, he said there was 10,000 people in there, and maybe 60,000 registered or something. Is that what they said? Is that what he said?
Yeah, I mean, the crowd outside the Beto O'Rourke camp over there, I think they may have gotten 100 people, maybe 200 people, and the people outside were cheering Donald Trump and drowning out his microphone. So we're in good shape on the southern border.
Absolutely.
lots of patriots out there that feel just like the rest of us do in the other parts of the country.
Yeah.
We're tired of it, and we've got a man standing there and talking right to us and talking about our history and our true history, and talking about the idea of how the global banking cartel is stolen from us and we're taking it back.
Wow, isn't that amazing? I mean, all of those buildings in Washington, D.C. were built well before any income tax or the system that it is today with the debt-based system. So very amazing. Yes.
There's not been a lot built since, in all reality, when you think about the structures that were put together back then and what we were actually, what we were accomplishing. Back in the day, the days he's referring to is when you as an American citizen could own a battleship,
right,
with cannons,
right.
And people.
That's amazing. And today the approval rating of our president, Donald Trump, Rasmussen poll, 52% approval rating. And that was the same poll that pretty much got the presidential election right. So congratulations on 52%. And you know how polls are; it's probably much more than that. 67% after the speech, State of the Union speech. So he's moving up. Can't contain him now. Okay. Let's see what we got here. So we got our thread here, Shady. We got QAnon post 21119. You attack those who you fear the most. Did I lose you, Shady? You got you?
So this one is we were doing a stream earlier and we got cut off at the end of that stream, but we pretty much got through the post right before this was the day before, and then so this would be on February 11th here, talking about the all the articles written about you guys, the Q people out there. You guys are making lots of waves, and the media is paying attention. And that's another thing tonight of the way he called out the media. Called them out and told everyone exactly what their game is, man. Very, very good.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, some of these articles there we talked about yesterday because Q asked us to go look at it, and this is the screenshot of QAnon past 30 days. Q says, "You attack those you fear the most. The sheer volume of attacks by the largest media corporations in the world should use common sense and logic, indicate there is something more to the story." Q. Wow. Absolutely. That's an amazing post right there. Also, sometimes I like to, in fact, we've got a Q post right now, Shady. Hey Q, thank you for posting, and we'll get to that in 1 second.
That was an amazing rally,
Yeah,
Q.
it was an amazing rally. So we should have thought, right? So this was a 2681 with that countdown post, Shady. This was really cool. It was 2681. 2 plus 6 plus 8 plus 1 does equal 17. I thought that was very interesting. And this anon goes on to say, look at the negative 30. So if you look at post 30, it's Q says, I can hint and point, but not give too many highly classified data points. Post 45, negative 45. Why is this being leaked versus simply prosecuted privately? Who is attempting to change the narrative and soften the attacks that are forthcoming this weekend? Q post 60, negative 60 in the kill box. You can count the people who have the full picture on two hands. One of those, less than 10 people. Only 3 are non-military. Why is this relevant? Game theory. Outside of a potential operator who has been dialed in with orders specific to his or her mission, nobody else has this information. Operators never divulge. Alice in Wonderland. So, and then Q post 90, confirmed, classified, HRC. Q. Also, when you go to 2681 and then you minus 30, you get 2651, and that's the Great Awakening, Q. Then you get 2651 minus 45, which is 2606 post. You get, how do you know the future? Anon asks. Control, Q. 2606 minus 60 is 2546. The President of the United States initiated and confirmed the order when he stated, the calm before the storm. And then 2681 minus 90 would be 2591. Trolling the fake news media is fun. Enemy of the people. Q. I thought this was a really cool. This is from the February 9th Q post. 2681, Shady.
Yeah. Another interesting thing about this is one of the interesting theories out there from an anon, Beautiful Day Patriots United. I think that's Greg Ham 47472271 brings our attention to the timestamp theory. And with this one, it's interesting because he talks about the gap theory, and you just take the time in between the president's tweets, not including the time he tweeted either minute, but the time in between. And this morning, he tweeted 3-minute interval, which would be 1 minute in between, which would be 60 seconds, which points us to Q post number 60.
And so yeah, Q post 60 would be why is
right
this
here
being leaked versus simply prosecuted privately? Who is
No, the
attempting
one
to
below
change?
that.
Oh yeah, the one below that. Sorry, you can count on the. Okay, yeah, yes, you can count the people who have the full picture on two hands. Of
So,
those,
so
less than
the
10.
president kind of pointed us to that Q post this morning, which is an interesting theory out there. I think we're going to maybe start to see a little bit more of those lining up with the Q post. And this is, sometimes it's like taking the exact number of minutes. And sometimes, like this one, for instance, it was only 1 minute. So I thought, what's number 60? And then I remembered this one had just been posted. So a lot of stuff, a lot of communication, really, I think, going to ramp up for all of you guys out there who are paying extra attention. This is not a game, and we are not playing around with, people that think they're playing a game. These guys are playing for their lives, and everyone needs to remember that.
That's right. That's right. And then we move up to 2689. Shady, do you want to read this one?
I'm right here and ready.
All right, so this one, they titled this on qmap.pub, only when the election harms the D party will they claim foreign interference. And it has that map where the illegal immigrants live, perfectly overlaps the blue counties where the Democrats vote. We remember this picture. Then it has an article about the Homeland Security submitting joint report for impact on foreign, folks, basically. That's all it says in the article. Go ahead. Shady.
Yeah, and this post is going to lead us to the future. This is very revealing of how we're going to see the election. Whatever happens during the election, this is, we investigated as we went through 2018. So all of this information was compiled, and I feel like Q is pointing us to this because the news is going to interface with this real soon. But he says keyword foreign. What about domestic interference? citizen votes by county, non-citizen promotion by county, non-citizen organizations by county, targeted districts, breakdown by non-citizen data accounts, voter irregularities, internal. 2, laws enacted in battleground areas as test for the 2020 voter roll screening review of non-votes. D's, ballot population tracking for signs, submit late for count, vote swing figures, plus rule of law, new standard of no-show voting, Supreme Court 2019 scope case. Why do Dems push for no voter ID in U.S. elections? And why do Dems push for open borders? Find the connection. Connection is obvious. Sometimes a map helps. Map in all capital letters. What Supreme Court decision 6-3 rule voter ID did not suppress votes or deter minorities? We got one of them on ice. And then the Routers article here. What false narrative is pushed by the Dems regarding voter ID law? You're racist? Voter suppression of a minority vote? When is an ID required? Like we know, for pretty much everything you do. Should an ID not be required at all for any reason, given the argument made by the Dems? Does the argument a national voter ID law would suppress the minority vote suggest minorities are incapable of obtaining an ID? When is an ID required? Which minorities are they referring to? Think logical, illegal immigrants. If there is a previous Supreme Court decision on the matter, pre-POTUS and justice confirmations, would a national voter ID law mandate using the Supreme Court ruling of 2008 plus common sense logic arguments as the legal foundation have merit? Is every other country that has a voter ID law considered racist? Will the DOJ support the push instead of file legal challenges as Loretta Lynch did in the past, LL, if the Supreme Court ruled in 2008 that voter ID laws do not impact or harm or prevent minorities from voting? How could the U.S. Fourth Circuit Court rule opposite? Is the Fourth Circuit Court considered left or liberal? Why do the Dems want power at all costs? One example above, logical thinking, hashtag facts matter. You are the news now. Q. And that is a really, really quick synopsis, but condensed enough to where you guys understand how they're manipulating these voter rolls in every district, especially the districts they consider, quote, sanctuary cities. I mean, people, there's estimates that there could be as many as 35% of the California population are illegal immigrants at this point. I mean, it's crazy what the numbers really are out there. So, obviously they cannot require a person who is an illegal immigrant to have an ID. At the same time, they're showing people how to use old social security numbers and steal yours so they can pretend like they're citizens, and you don't find out about it until a couple of years down the line. Lots and lots going on behind the scenes. So many, to all you brilliant anons out there, there's plenty happening.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've got the Acting Attorney General and Secretary of Homeland Security submit joint report on impact of foreign interference on election and political campaign infrastructure in 2018 election. This is from the Department of Justice, released Tuesday, February 5th. Let me see. Report concludes no material impact of foreign interface of the election or political campaign. So what is that? No material impact of foreign interference. No foreign interference. I want to just make that clear. No collusion, right? So that was the first one. So then, why do they push for open borders? Here's the photo ID law. The second article in that, second link in that Q post is this one. Yes, let me see. Supreme Court upholds the photo ID law. So Q was saying this is already passed, folks. Let's see, the revolving in a bipartisan political battle, the country's high court voted 6-3 to reject a legal challenge by the Democrats that Indiana's toughest in the nation voter identification law would deter minorities, the elderly, and others from casting ballots. Shady. So,
imagine that.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with it. Fourth U.S. court, right? This judge overturns North Carolina's voter ID law. Let me see. Judges of the Fourth Circuit Court of Appeals on Friday overturned Florida's 2013 election law that included a provision requiring voters. And I think we're having some more issues. Let me check my stream health. Hang on, guys. How's everybody doing out there in YouTube, Shady?
Looks like we're moving.
Okay. Looks like I'm spinning. So hang on one second, guys. There we go. All right. So
they're not liking us in our live streams, sir.
What?
I said they're not liking us in our live streams.
Why is that?
I don't know. I'm just they every time we go on live, they try to suppress the stream.
Okay, I didn't know who you're talking. I thought you meant the people in YouTube there.
No, I wasn't talking about them.
Hey,
I'm showing that we're up and good.
Let's look at Matthew Case in the Matrix. I'm spinning a little bit, just so you guys know. So if we're having a little bit of issues, they're attacking this stream. Okay, so let me go back to the Q post, guys, and let me just
go back to your screen. I think you'll be good. To your thread screen.
I hear you. Okay, there we go, guys. Yeah, I heard myself in my headphones there, too. All right, so there we go. We're going to the next one, the Q post. Basically, Q responds to that You Are the News Now, the one that Shady just read, and said this is just a small listing of requiring things requiring ID, but not considered racist. When you purchase alcohol, cigarettes, open a bank account, apply for food stamps, apply for welfare, Medicaid, Social Security, a job, mortgage, unemployment, hunting license, fishing license, rent a house, apartment, condo, drive a car, rent a car, buy a car, register a car, rent a hotel, motel room, buy an M-rated video game, boarding an airplane, get married, purchase a gun, purchase ammo for gun, adopt a pet, get a prescription, donate blood, pawn shop transactions. But showing an ID to vote is considered racist. How stupid is that?
It doesn't make a lot of sense to most independently minded Americans.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Yeah, and I was just, when I was watching the president too, he did say there was something about how are we doing in this American Revolution, is what he said. It was amazing.
Yes, he did.
It was amazing. So, there's so much. I'm going to have to go back and look at that one. And we got some new Qs coming up. So here we go. Stay tuned. This is Q Post 2691. The fake news designed to keep the fake narrative in play. Cover. If AS has seen evidence of collusion and or POTUS Russia illegal activities, as he's stated in the past many times across all D-ARM media networks, why then is there a need to open the new investigations? What about the so-called evidence already seen? How is AS, Adam Schiff, making open statements regarding Mueller not investigating POTUS, Deutsche Bank, and through enough if the Mueller investigation in itself is classified? How does AS know that what Mueller hasn't investigated? That's true. Fake news designed to keep the fake narrative in play. Cover in Killbox. You are witnessing the greatest disinformation campaign to ever be pushed by a political party. Ask yourself why. Fear of what? The message must be direct. The war is very real. Q. Wow. That was an amazing post. This is a war. We are now the new news, guys, and we're going to get better every day. We're the news, Shady. Get used to it. Get used to us. So that was a direct shot at our buddy Adam Schiff. The next one, Shady, is a one with a lot of graphics here. It has an old Q post too. This is 2692. It goes back to 1316 Q post, and it says focus only on the FBI for now. Jim Rubicki, Chief of Staff, Senior Counselor, fired. James Baker, General Counsel, fired. Andrew McCabe, Deputy Director, fired. James Comey, Director, fired. Bill Priestap, Head of Counterintelligence and Strzok's boss. Cooperating Witness, power removed. Peter Strzok, Deputy Assistant Director of the Counterintelligence Cooperating Witness, power removed. Lisa Page, Attorney of the FBI's Office of the General Counselor, Cooperating Witness, power removed. Conspiracy? Think about the above. Only the above. Get the picture? Q, and that's from May 4th, 2018. Justice_1 is the name of the graphic there. But Q updated it in this post. James Baker fired, reported today, resigned, false, removed, January, fired, 4/21. Lisa Page fired, reported today, resigned, false, testimony received. Tracking _Y added. Michael Corton, FBI. All these people. Josh Campbell, David Laufman. We can go through on and on. The DOJ's, the HRC email investigation, Security Division. John Carlin, Sally Yates, Mary McCord, DOJ's National Security Division, Bruce Orr, Associate Deputy Attorney General, Rachel Brand, Associated Attorney General, number 3 behind Office of Deputy AG Rosenstein, fired force. Cross against the House Senate resignation, final term announcements, CEO departures, fake news, conspiracy, fake news, the swamp is being drained, trust the plan, justice, Q. Again, there's another one. He talks about the mid-year investigation, the FBI chain of command mid-year. And Q's posted again, guys. We are getting Q. I can't wait to get to him, Shady.
I'm already reading them.
Stay tuned. Michael Steinbach, John Galcione, Randy Coleman, Tricia Anderson, Kevin Klein-Smith, Tausha Gahar, Sally Moyer, nothing to see here. Logical thinking. Biggest cover-up in history attempted. Here's the chain of command for the mid-year investigation. Okay, and Q goes on to say, after we have a judicial watch about Hillary Clinton's lawyer about Comey's letter on Wiener laptop Clinton emails, this one says, Baker's heads up on Kendall call was sent to. Q is going. Q on fire. Love it. Baker's head up on the Kendall call was set to. Then Director James Comey, since fired. Then Associate Deputy Director David Bowditch, who later replaced Andrew McCabe as Deputy Director. Michael Steinbach, the FBI's former Executive Assistant Director for National Security, then Assistant Director of Counterintelligence, E.W. Priestap, now retired. James Rybicki, former Chief of Staff to Comey. FBI Intelligence Analysis, Jonathan Maffa, former Acting Assistant Director Jason V. Herring, Michael Corton, FBI Assistant Director for the Public Affairs, now retired. Former Principal Deputy General Counsel Tricia Anderson, Strzok, and Page. Does this list above look familiar? Reread drops regarding FBI mid-year OIG and review graphics Q. So we kind of did. We reviewed those graphics Q that Q pointed us to in this post.
We did our homework.
We did. He did our homework for us in that one. I mean, he is really going good right now. So this one, the next one, Shady, is pretty amazing. It is our buddy Adam Schiff. Q going on to Adam Schiff here. Oh, well, FBI, the general counsel talked to Hillary Clinton's lawyer. That's that article there. It's 215 pages of records. It's a very good article. Check it if you can. We're going to just move through, though. But we had an Adam Schiff tweet today that said, Step 1, hype an invented threat of an invasion of terrorists, murders, and rapists. Step 2, send troops to border to address that imaginary threat. Step 3, justify the wall as necessary to protect troops sent to meet the non-existent threat. Step 4, executive time. So that was our little shifty guy. And Shady, do you want to retort Q's retort?
I would love to. Let's actually use facts. Step 1, hype an invented threat of POTUS working with the Russians. Disinformation campaign. Step 2, send FBI, DOJ, Congress, Senate, C-blank-A, NSA, Intel, 5i, etc. to address and investigate the imaginary threat. Step 3, justify the special counsel millions of taxpayers' dollars spent as necessary to protect the public in our election process against an imaginary, made-up, non-existent threat, which really is designed to protect the illegal activities of many elected officials. Step 4, open new fake and false investigations as chairman of the House Intel Committee to retain disinformation campaign designed to keep liberal Dems and Americans on board to regain power and prevent their prosecution. Executive time. Yeah, I am personally a fan of the way this one is going, as opposed to the way Mister Schiff there, his little opinion.
A little shifty, huh?
Yeah,
I mean,
I think he's sweating at night.
I hope so. Shifty. And that was a good one. So that was, Q does have a little bit of a sense of humor sometimes. Oh, and
I think he's getting a little more loose now that
yeah,
you know. And,
and then he comes to this one too, and I actually have Rep Adam Schiff. This is for you, Shady, in my tweet. So this one's for you, Adam Schiff. It was basically what Shady just read there, a repost of that, and he added on life lesson. AS in the kill box. The next time you leak classified information, don't have your phone or allow phones of the unknown go between students. Present. FISA works both ways. Q. Whoa. Now that's some fire. That's Q on fire right there.
well, yeah, it's like, well, let's see, sir. Kind of not thinking there. What was that? What was one of my favorite lines? Matrix is that what these people are stupid.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. These people
That's
are. These
I
people are.
think we're going to wear that one out in the short term because a lot of, it's going to be it's going to be hard for a lot of people to believe that these uh, organizations were able to keep us blindfolded as blatant as they're being.
And I
So
want to show you some of the great memes coming out of the chans and the
give them
discords.
some.
Look at this one here with Pepe with the BDT marker and Adam Schiff is
That
evil
is my
post.
favorite of the day by far.
That one cracks me up.
We got some information for you.
Yeah, here he is. You're
We're
evil.
downloading some intel.
The 7 Life Lessons by Adam Schiff. 1. FISA works both ways. 2. Don't leak classified intel. 3. The NSA can hear your calls. 4. The 7.8 million wasn't worth it. 5. If it was Ed Buck's idea, not mine. 6. The Standard Hotel has cameras. 7. I never thought she'd lose. That is just, that's a priceless meme. Where you going, Adam? The classified meeting isn't over. I gotta take a leak. I mean, just some really fun little Adam leaker chef.
Yeah, I mean, it just all this stuff that we're doing here with you guys and Q and the president. It's like it's bonded us on this level where we're bringing our lives back. We're bringing this lighthearted, fun part of our lives back instead of this struggle and strife and destruction. Man, that is the point of all of this. So make sure that we're bringing all of our information with a nice, good dose of humor and irony, because that does help the red pill go down a little better.
All right, so Shady, they are talking about a Q person here. So 2695. This is a post while we're on the air here. Here's a lady right here with her Q, where we go one, we go all shirt. And there's
It's a link to to the guy who got the video. I just dropped a link there, so he posted the video on Twitter.
It's in this post as well. I'll get into that. And I'll put that in there. Perfect. So there's the POTUS's picture. Here's some guy in a black hat. That's odd. Look at the guy on the right there. There's a black hat. But there's the lady clapping. There's the president looking over. There she is, smiling for the camera. Pretty awesome. Not a t-shirt. She had a square cloth with the Q on it when POTUS came by. Perfect idea when they don't allow Q shirts in. And then here's the Twitter link right here, and I'll go ahead and get that one up for when we're ready. And it says, POTUS, did they get the clip? Yes, Mr. President. POTUS, did they catch all the references? Yes, Mr. President.
Wow.
POTUS, show me. Thank you, Mr. John Vineyard. Thank you, Anons. Return publicly.
Wow.
Q.
Golly. Right as we're on the air, too.
Holy moly. And here it is right here for my QAnon peeps. I'll have to follow this account. Wow. I'm surprised I wasn't already following. But there it is. You can see her clapping. Very good. Look at that. Wow. Let's just play that one more time. And basically it's President Wave.
I mean, I feel like tonight
Wow.
was the
Look at
mon-
that. Look at
I
that.
feel like tonight was a monumental moment, like the moment, where he's changing tactics, or we're getting ready to step on the gas. This is really, really I mean, we're a year and a half from an election. The man just did an amazing rally. Okay, so just know that he is coming out to make fun of the media, and he's coming out to support you, and just so impressive to see this happening with
Yep.
everyone.
And John Vineyard here says, "Wow, I'm extremely honored and proud to get a QAnon acknowledgement. I'm so excited. I'm going to have a hard time sleeping." John, we hear you. It's great to be cued, and boy, I tell you, you're right there. I mean, you got that video of this person. Well done, sir. Well done, and thank you, Q. Thank you, POTUS. That's amazing to get another Q proof, right? It's public. That's another, when Q says it's time to come back and be public, this is public, right? So Q2696, Anon says, "Here to the end, sir." Q says, "You will never be alone. We are united. Godspeed, Patriot. Where we go one, we go all." Q. Wow.
In real time with you. These were dropped since we came on with the stream tonight. So we get to experience this humbleness in front of you. This is what we've collectively found for
Yeah.
the last year with all of us together. It's remarkable, really.
That's amazing. And so I knew it too. We even held it off till 11 p.m. tonight. We've only got 593 watching right now. And we really, really, really thank you guys very much for staying up late with us. Rob Pace, thank you very, very much.
Also, Shadow Recon, thanks so
Shadow.
much. And you guys will not be disappointed. And I hope everyone's enjoying the site. And it's just getting ready to get a little bit better.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And let's see who else we got out there. We've got GD Sharp. Hello, GD. Rob Pace is out there. Sarcastic. Hello, hello.
Fuzzy.
Fuzzy's out there even. Prof
I thought I
Q.
saw Fuzzy. Maybe I didn't see her.
I thought somebody added her. Carpe Diem 658. Actually, I see
There she
686 now.
Hey, Fuzzy. John Q, Cutter, everybody, Liberty, Prof.
Yeah. Jojo K. Trump did an air Q 3 times tonight, she says. Doxy Mom says 683. I got 686. I don't know.
A couple of obvious ones were tonight. Big Qs. He was making them very deliberate and bold. He used bold Qs tonight.
Yep, absolutely. That's so awesome, man. I saw most of it. I did miss some of it. My apologies, but wow, what a great. I've got to watch the whole thing now, and the Anons and myself and Shady, and I know a bunch of people and the YouTube people here are going to be going over that. But man, let's look at this one more time, Shady. I just love this meme. This is the one with Pepe and Adam Schiff, man. I just can't get over that one. So we did cover all the Q posts from now for today so far, February 11th, 2019 on Monday. So tomorrow is February 12th. And do you remember the February 12th Q post last year, Shady?
Well, I know there's somebody that needs to go under the bus real quick.
Who's that?
That's you.
What do you mean? Why under the bus?
I know everybody out there. I need to get a one if you want to wish somebody a happy birthday tomorrow.
Oh.
While we're on the air live. He's got like 20 minutes left or something. Then I think he's going to be, what did you say, 27? You're going to be 27?
29, yeah, and holding.
29, yeah, that's right. Happy birthday, man. And you did it to me, so I might not get a live chance to do it to you tomorrow.
I know.
For a happy birthday, Anon.
Oh, wow. Thank you, guys.
Or some balloons or some popcorn or something out there. He doesn't need any cake.
No, I don't need any cake. None at all. Thank you very much.
There you go.
Oh, look at that.
Right under the bus you go.
There I go. Now I know what you mean by throwing me under the bus. I didn't understand, and now I get it.
I didn't mean it literally.
So, this is, thank you guys. Wow, I appreciate that. So, February 12th, I had not been, queued yet. I was just starting to do my threads. In fact, my Parkland thread on the 14th, 2 days after this post, was just huge. This kind of gave me a little bit of a... like, hey man, this is pretty cool. Does he know my birthday? Does the Q team know my real birthday is? Because I use, Neo's birthday. I don't even know what it is, November whatever and 70 something. But this is Q post 749 on my actual birthday. Anon says controlling the crops controls the people, sheep. Might be reaching, but throwing it out there. Then it says coincidence, the Matrix movie grew people as a crop used for energy and controlled their mind. Sound familiar? Wonder where they drive that idea from. Now comes the conspiracy label. Deeper we go, the more unrealistic it all becomes. The end won't be for everyone. That choice to know will be yours. Q. And I'm sure it was just just a coincidence that was actually on my birthday, and I'm starting to figure out the threads. But I thought it was an amazing one. Go ahead.
A Q incident.
A Q incident. Yeah, but that was one of the most coolest ones. I fell off my chair when I saw that one. And Shady, that's all I got right about now. Unless you want to talk about something else, do we need anything more? We did the Q post today. We've got 23 more minutes of possible Q posts that could happen. So what do you want to do? You want to hang on for a minute? You got any questions? Or do you want to take them out here? Get them out of the Matrix.
I could keep reading the happy birthdays over here. It seems like you're pretty loved, and so
oh wow.
You want me to sing?
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
Oh come on! Press 2 if you want Shady to sing.
Happy
See how we
birthday to you.
Yeah. All right, now press 5 to have them stop. Okay.
There you go.
That's awesome, guys. Thank you for the happy birthday. Wow, let me just thank you guys.
See, that's disorienting.
It is. Wow, look at that. Trump give a shout out to Matrix for his birthday. Yeah, that'd be great. USMC Sniper and Secret Squirrel. Mary, happy birthday. Thank you. Mary Schmitz, happy birthday. Lori, thank you. Awakening Humanity, thank you. GD Sharp, thank you. Wow, Raynell, I appreciate it. And I'm getting older or younger. I'm just getting younger. I'm just getting going, guys. Come on.
Future proves past, Matrix. Remember, future proves past. We really don't know how young we were in the past.
That's right. There's KLC. He's pressing 2 to have you stop singing too. Look at that.
5.
Oh, wait, 5. He wants you to keep singing. Look at it. Fuzzy wants you to keep singing. Now everybody's doing 5s. Awesome. Well,
I love you guys out there.
Yeah, and I do too. Thank you guys very much for being here today. Amazing day. We've got another 21 minutes of possible Q posts, but hopefully we've got them. Q, thank you very much. POTUS, thank you so much for today. What an amazing rally. Kind of missed him. We needed that rally, and we'll be back more, maybe even tomorrow. So stay tuned. And Shady, if you got anything else,
I just wanted to say that your president is amazing. You guys are amazing, and the next step of this is going to be your voices being heard. So take care of your voices out there, and start taking care of yourselves a little bit, so that we're loud and clear in 5-5 as we bring this message to the greater awareness of humanity.
Be loud.
Much love.
Yeah, be loud, be proud, and be heard. In the Matrix with 3x's.com. As Shady said, much love. We're going to pick up that phone, and we're going to get you guys out of the Matrix. You guys ready? Hang on. And you guys have a great night. See you tomorrow.